The sun is warm, not hot. I guess if I sat here for another 15 minutes, it would be hot. Accumulation of heat and rays, radiation. I got a photo I gotta take. Happy Wednesday. It's another spectacularly comfortable day out here. It's about 80. Humidity's in the 40s though, and in the shade it's very, very pleasant, cool. I have to get to work. I've been avoiding this. This is one of the last ones from the birch blowdown, and it's not going to be pleasant to try to split. And bringing up the wood from the tree we took down last week, I'm spoiled now because that wood splits so beautifully and easily. It doesn't fight me. This one is one of the last ones that are going to fight me. It's going to take me maybe a half an hour to get that thing split down, but I can't go get more wood from down there because my wheelbarrow isn't empty. I need to get that emptied and stacked. By the way, that's where I am now, the first row of the last bay. I'm really hoping I didn't make a mistake by putting all the knuckles in here, co-opting this last bin for knuckles rather than wood stove sized chunks. And the only way I'm going to know if I've made that mistake is when I get into mid to late winter and I'm running out of wood already. Well, I've got all the knuckles. I'll thank myself for that, those at least. Uh-oh. Oh, that's... I'll let you know.
It was a tennis ball once or something. Oh, maybe it was a ring. Yeah.
Disinfectant. I'm hiding from Suki. And this doesn't fool her, ever. She may run past, but she'll instantly oh. Oh. Well, I think she knows I'm here. So she's moved on to other interests. I'm time-lapsing the clouds. Yeah. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Now we got them out of the brush down where I can work with them unhindered by this crazy tangle. I have no idea what I'm even trying to, well, I know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to plug up any potential access points for ladybugs. Best case scenario is that this year won't be like last year and I won't have thousands of ladybugs crawling on the outside of the house at the southwest corner of this house, which is where I'm working. But with as many as got it into the basement, I am convinced now that they're getting in through openings in the, where I'm caulking. And based on that we haven't had at all a problem with yellow jackets this year, maybe with the rain we've had this summer and a more normal summer with less heat, that the ladybugs are going to be at a minimum. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Oh my gosh, not to deal with this ladybug invasion for 7 months, beginning in September. I'll let you know. And I had no idea how much caulk I was going to need. I bought 2 tubes. Well, that's the end of the first tube. I'm gonna stop today. It's way too hot. I misinterpreted a high of 73 today as a good omen for working out here, but it's the sun. It is still a really hot sun for early September. My gosh, how do we survive in late June under that sun? I mean, this is over 2 months past the solstice and it's still that beastly hot. Well, I've got some protection put in there. And partly the sun is so bright, I can't see in the opening. It's in deep shade and the sun is, Let's do that in slow motion. Ow! I'm thinking about the word instinct, as in when it's given to an animal that flies to Costa Rica, a fragile monarch butterfly that flies from here to Costa Rica every year and then back again for summer. How do they do that? How do they know where to go? Geese that fly south, geese that know how to fly in formation, and they're constantly reconfiguring. And the word that's thrown out, well, it's instinct. It's just instinct. Wait a minute. What is instinct other than a throwaway word that means nothing? People say it's just instinct. Oh, okay. And everybody changes the subject because it's instinct. What is instinct? How do beavers know how to build a dam? They aren't trained to do that. How do mama birds know to carry off a sack of waste? How do the babies know to make that sack of waste? They're infants. They don't know anything. Well, it's just instinct. No, it's the intelligence of the natural world. Well, what is that? That's just as bad as instinct. It means nothing. It's a throwaway phrase. I've talked on a recent discussion. What have I talked about on a recent discussion? Oh, crap. Keep getting old. Oh, yeah. That we are possibly, that's the best word I can use because I don't know anything for sure. We are possibly acting and reacting and living in a world that is fueled by, powered by, informed by the cloud. Just like we work on a document that's in the cloud, our ideas, our personalities, and we think, assume, have always thought that our thinking is done in here. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's powered by that intelligence, the natural world intelligence, that's not centered in here. It's this in here is given by that natural world intelligence. That would explain how bees know to make a hexagonal shaped depository for the honey, because it's absolutely the most efficient use of space. How do animals know, like a female dog, how does she know how to give birth? How does she know to tend to the newborns? That's a bad example, I guess, because I've seen it, I've been through it myself, but how does she know to lick them? The brand newborns, she licks them not only to remove the sludge from them, but to get them stimulated, get their hearts pumping, their lungs breathing. How do they know to do that? Well, it's being given to them by the intelligence of the natural world, which some people call God, but that's got too much baggage. That word has way too much mind-numbing damage, toxicity that everybody that I know, at least, everybody, and even the people that believe in God passionately sort of shut down their critical thinking faculties and just, oh yeah, no, it's God doing that. God. So that seems to explain it to anybody and everybody, but it does not explain anything at all. But when I began to think about that possibility that, yes, our brain is in here and processes what's given to us. You know, I think about ideas that come to us. Oh, that's a good, where did that come from? How did that get here? Did our brains come up with that? I don't think so. I don't think so. But we are not automatons, just walking along like zombies with no process of critical thinking. What we do with the ideas that we are given, is up to us. And so since the spirit, the spark of life that makes us alive and have ideas and feel emotions like love and hate, anger, empathy, those are all non-physical elements. So what are they? They're spiritual, which means invisible, but very powerful and potent parts of our human life. And as far as I know, we are the only sentient being that doesn't know how to do anything the moment we're born. Unlike all of the animals and birds in the world that seem to function without having to be taught how to do much of anything. The instinct is there to know how to do it. And the instinct is being fueled, powered by an external source. All right, I'm gonna do something else. Like I gotta mow the driveway. It's beginning to close in again on the sides, and I really want to keep it widened out. I wish I had the hedge trimmers from Chuck, but I don't. I've got those pair of really heavy-duty scissors, and that's the best I can do. Although I should bring these along with me. I may run across something that's a little heavier duty than scissors can handle. All right, I'll let you know. Oh, okay. I don't think I've forgotten about splitting wood. That is first and foremost, absolutely every moment of every day right now. But there are other things that I have to tend to, like occasionally showering. I was thinking last night about, I don't need to talk about. Why do I have to tell you that? I don't. A crisis of conscience. Because just what?